So, hello, friends. Today, I have a very special guest with me, someone who has been associated with me as a student for my sales mastery course. I take this opportunity to introduce Mrs. Anjana Mukhopadhyay. She is a child synergy coach, and today she is here with me and this experience story that she'll share today. So, Mrs. Anjana Mukhopadhyay, very much welcome for this session today. Can you share what do you do in short?
Hi, Nisha. Nice to have me over at your conference. And in fact, I'm very glad to be here with you, sharing the same platform. And like knowing me, like I am basically an educationist. I have been teaching for the past more than 32 years, and dealing with children and adolescents have, like pushed me more towards to be a child energy coach. Uh, like adolescents, during adolescence, children have many different kinds of law. To envision them to and learn and carve a path for them for their growing up and living their dream without having any glitches is what I help them to be. And that is how I called myself a child synergy coach. One time solution for everything of the children. And it
That's
so
really
happened, and it so happened that dealing with my own child gave me so many lessons in life. That I thought of sharing it with other children also, so that it can help them, and that's how.
I believe what you're doing is truly magical. I keep on saying that in today's time, because of the hectic schedule that individual parent have, more and more child are getting this, gap between their parents growing up, and we were somehow of the blessed generation that we had more of attention of both the parents. Someone was always there for us, but in today's time, it's really very difficult for a both working parent to have that connection and you coming as a child energy coach can actually help so many of parents to better understand the relationship with the child growing up, and it can actually matter the most when it is required. So this is something really cool, and I hope you keep on continuing this journey and impact more than millions and millions of parents and child. And
Thank
if
you.
coach in somehow is able to help that narrowing the
Yes.
gap, I would feel myself lucky. So tell me, how did you came to know about the course, and how did you came to know about me? Uh, you know, overall about the
Okay.
course.
Let me take. You have asked me two questions out here. How did I come to know about you, and how did I come to know about your course? So I'll answer both of your questions one by one. First come first, how did I come to know Nishant Ajit Zaria? Right. Okay. So this name was being told by one of your, like one of your team members only from your company, ex-company, I would say, not your company, ex-company, I would say, from Maruti, someone called as, the Animesh Mukherjee. He told me, I think you both have been working at one same set, place sometime, in the Northeast. So that is how I know. And he had been telling me about what you do or what you are doing post you leaving the job. And with such a lot of good experience you have gathered. And thereafter, what you were doing. And I think even you are into this field for the past few couple of years, and that is how I've been told that. And thereafter, I saw you on your call on Facebook, and that's how I said, "Oh, and the name triggered somewhere." And when I went and saw your profile, I said, "Oh, this is the boy I was looking for." And being a sales explosion coach, I thought you were the right person who could have helped me to carve my path towards sales of my coaching system. And that's how I
Amazing.
got in touch with.
Amazing, amazing. So, how was the experience like? I believe you did the webinar wherein we went through the seven magical techniques of sales, and how did it help you to consolidate more on taking the decision that this is the right place? Because I was doing that webinar on an open platform, and I believe you also were there, which made more strengthening the core values, wherein it helped. It may have helped you take a decision towards my course again, the webinar
See,
session.
frankly speaking, when I attended your webinar, I went in to see what you were offering and how you could offering in the sense not by the monetary part, but what all could it be, or how could it be effective in my sales or sales of my coaching program.
Yeah,
Because
that's because
generally, what happens, we make programs, we do things, but if you don't get clients, it's of no use. And if you
exactly,
can't reach
exactly.
the mark, there is no use. So I was
Ex-
looking into someone who had the basic knowledge. And that
mm,
was how I joined the webinar. And I found what you said in that, all the seven stages, right from your, the pyramid, the seven layers of the pyramid, the first coming the trust zone, and then the 3Ps, and then we have the funnel,
how to sell on
and
social
then
media.
everything, going on. And I found it, like, why not give it a try? And since you are a sales explosion coach, so I was in a big testing that even my coaching system would go for a boom. So that is
Amazing,
how I
amazing,
joined.
amazing. So tell me something. Now that we have been associated for more than 2 months, I believe, and you have in detailed, gone through the seven magical steps that we have, list witnessed in the webinar. So, how was the entire journey, and what did you felt good about it, and how it has helped you? And if you can just share a bit of synopsis on the entire thing, so that people who are actually hearing this can actually benefit from it, get a clue from it, and how it has helped you also overall to better focus as a child synergy coach, and given you that extra edge post the course that now you are here for 2 months. So how has you helped? How the course has helped you better positioning? In the last 2 months that we are here.
Okay, if you ask me in one word, I'll say that having attended I'll come to the basic details later, step by step. But one word, if you ask me, I would say that Nishant, you really are a sales explosion coach. After having attended your program, my entire program took a total change, 180-degree change, and I could actually put down things right from how to introduction, then that is the trust zone, then from there, how what all things to keep it in mind, that is the 3Ps, that is the next step we moved on to. And thereafter, then that was again how do a 3Ps, it is just uh, has taught me a lot. Actually, I had a different concept of while making the program, and even the trust zone. For that matter, I would say, I could take things the way it actually should be. I have
I'm
with
really glad.
it didn't take me long. Once I attended your course, it didn't take me long. It just took me barely 24 hours. Step wise, I went on.
So
But
I believe
can happen.
because you were already doing what you were doing very nicely, because you were
Yes,
already a specialist, right? And the course basically, I feel, aligned you towards, making it more of, marketable, I will say. And
yes,
because you were, as an expert, you were already sharing your magic in the world. But at times, what happens, the fine tuning is required, which gives
yes.
us more of a better positioning. So I feel that was there. So tell me, how, over the period that we started the course, for example, we took the niche clarity, how you can establish yourself as a trust, by making yourself a specialist. How and why is it important for someone like you to establish that trust zone? Why do you feel that it's really very important that we establish this at right at the pyramid, at the bottom of the pyramid? And how it has helped you as, establishing that level?
Nishant, coming to the trust zone, actually, that is where we found a niche. If you remember, I said this, and you said no. This is not. We had so many questions after post one answer. Then you asked me something. Then again I answered. Then and that is after a series of questions thrown to me and my answers. Based on my answers, we came to a conclusion of my niche, and which actually was I was working towards that, but then which actually was something very strong niche, right? So that is how you could get that, and thereafter how to present the niche
Mm-hmm.
was being, and how to take it forward. That is basically the base thing is that how to present and carve the exact part of the niche. That is what you literally held my hand and you did it.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
this is how it should have been done, and this is where the glitch was. After all, when you're reaching out to the public, you should be totally, you should have a total clarity. It was there in my program. I don't deny that, but then whatever was there, you know, that was missing. And now at least I'm getting more clients. So that is giving me more confidence.
And do you feel that it has helped you, better position both online and offline, as a child synergy coach?
Both. Now with the corona and the COVID situation on, I could reach many people, many places, many individuals, and a few schools have approached me for that, and I really feel privileged, that and happy also that I could do that course with you. And like as I told you, your reference personally came to me first and foremost. 2 years back, I knew you, but I had never come across you. That when I saw you, it was like, oh my, that aha moment was there. Yes, this is the person, I was looking in for. I can take this coaching. So that was there.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So I believe this journey is just a start to your course as well, and I feel. You'd give wings to many, many more people around you,
Thank
because you
you.
have that positivity in you. And because we more, as an educationist, the idea is that we are able to give more to the world, and that's the basic agenda that we are doing this with the entire time. And I hope really that you are able to cater this. And just to end, summarize this up, if you would like to share something that would have helped you more, or probably wherein the course was not able to meet up, that's also okay to share, because this is something I really like to take it
Uh,
ahead.
no, the course was, there was no problem with the course. There was no problem with that. I would trust me, Nishant. When I joined the course, I didn't know what I would get. And now it is like I close my eyes and I know what to put where and exactly how to play. The PPs are so effective. I have just, put it in my mind. Okay, the three P's that has to be kept in mind. The funnel that has to be kept in mind. So many things. And in fact, after having done that, your course, my writing up, my challenge of writing up a book has made it very easy. I'm writing a book on child synergy, so that has
Okay.
made it very easy also. And now coming to what you said, one key point from your this thing, which I would say a drawback from my end, or rather, I am a little shaky with the video digital this thing nowadays. So probably for people like me, if little more hand holding would have been there, super. Otherwise, with the course, this much, that is my take
Thank
on
you
it.
for sharing
Quite
your
difficult.
golden nuggets.
And anyone who has joined or would join your program, and I'm sure, I mean, like over the year period, you would have more people joining in, would be benefited in a much easier way. You have done the things, those complicated things, what the others do it in such a simple nutshell. It was an amazing journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the golden nuggets that you shared. I feel blessed to be associated with you, and this is just, as we say, this is just the start of
Same
the journey.
here. It's a mutual
And I
distinction,
hope,
and I
yeah,
hope
and I,
we keep the association up. And
yeah.
sometimes again, level two, definitely I'll join up.
Yeah, level two is up for there, and I feel because we are still due on some part, which once
Yes,
you are really comfortable with, and once you are done
yes,
with it, you would be joining in for that also. Till the
sure,
time, I feel
sure.
you can actually you have already grown to a certain level in this particular process where you have taken a quantum leap, I'll say. So I feel we'll go ahead with this again,
All the
and
credit goes to you, Nishan. The
thank you
credit
so
goes
much.
to you.
Thank you
Trust
so much.
me.
Thank you so
Honestly,
much.
the credit goes to you.
Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing your experience. And we would take forward this, and we'll
Sure.
again see you in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so